Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Enough with the applause. Enough. No, I'll keep going. Anyways, we're back again. Trivia night. Monday, June 9th, 2025. Back at it again. So y'all can win that sweet, sweet cash. That's why you're here. Look at y'all in the chat. Let's hear it in the chat. Who wants to win that cash? Everybody? That's what I thought. Everybody settle in. Get prepared. Uh-oh, everybody. Tiff Cat's in the chat. Y'all are in trouble. What did Melly Mel say in the chat? Meal's trying to even the playing field. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, Kels, we got to get this figured out for sure tonight. We got to get you in there. We got to get you answering questions. Yeah, well, so how's everybody's Monday? Anything good going on? Or just trivia night? Excuse me while I set up a couple things. We're messing up productions over here. Let's get a little bit of tunes going. A couple of tunes. Let's angulate. Angulations. Get some angulation going downward. Yeah. All right, so you like that bow tie, Tiff? Yeah, so who doesn't know what's going on? Anybody? Who needs some questions answered? Because I'm your guy. Let me know. I'll explain it. We'll get it all figured out. Hold on. Productions are texting me. Higgs! Higgs in the chat. All right, Higgs. Higgs doesn't know what's going on. We will. Whoa. The tune's too loud. Let's let some people trickle in. You know, let the folks trickle in a little bit. But for those of you who are here at the moment, we may need new tunes. Well, don't worry. The tunes they're going to be going off during the trivia. This is just you know, killing time. My fit is dependent on whether I have good questions or not, Meal. But Juan, he hates the tunes. Hold on, I'm just texting, doing some texting. All right, I'm back. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull up Kahoot. Who knows what Kahoot is? Most of you, right? Most of you were here. But if you don't know, I'll tell you. Kahoot, is a, you can make quizzes, trivia, all that sort of stuff. So you can either download it, the app on your phone, which might be the easiest from what I've seen. Anybody in the chat, pipe in. Was it easier on chat or on browser? I think it might be easier. From what I heard from people, it might have been easier on the app. Yeah, Tiff Cat says on the app, and she's the goat. Higgs is downloading. And so also, you guys should be happy to hear I made the time to answer longer. So you have more time. And more should be logged in. Freaking Kahoot logged me out. Juanito says America. Hell yeah. So, Katie in the chat. You not hyped on? Come on. Look at this. Look at this. The dew is where it's at. You gotta respect the dew. Yeah, tell Ollie get in here. But yeah, Katie, you know how to use Kahoot, right? Oh. All right, do you have the app downloaded? Because from what I'm hearing, that's the easiest way. I mean, you're a pro already, so. Also, how is the mic sounding okay? So, Kel says mic sounds good. All right, so I have. I mean, we can probably. If Katie's asking for the game pin, we're probably getting pretty close. Does everybody? I was gonna let. I mean, there's a good amount of folks here. Here, I'll throw up the pin because we don't have to fire up right away. And I'll drop it in the chat. Kel says, "Friggin' give us the pin. We gotta get going. Less people, more chance for that sweet, sweet cash." There's the pin. There's the pin. I'll drop it in chat as well. Because I think even so, for people who come in, they can hop in if they just feel like it. Pete's was lurking, but he was in here. He was lurking. MG. Higgs, did you get it downloaded? Get on in, everybody. Pile on in. So there are 20 questions. There are 20 questions. There's G Money. Higgs working on it. Yeah, there's 20 questions. I said that about 5 times. Why is my camera all frigged? Oh, nope. There it is. I mean, that's a little better. Mad Dog. Tyler. Scrib? Is that the Scribbler himself is in here? Hell yeah. Roslyn. Scribna. What's up, guy? You ready to win some loot or what? Also, so this is very important. Cut the music. Very important. Muy importante. Make sure you are live. Higgs made it in. But yeah, so make sure you are live. make sure that little live red dot is there on your phone or however you're watching. Oh, we lose somebody? We're going to wait. We want everybody to get in who wants to get in. Dangus, the smooth operator. Who else? Who else? Who else needs it? What do we got 12 folks right now. Those are some good odds. Anybody in the chat currently who wants me to wait? I will wait. If not, we can fire it up. What does everybody think? Give me some feedback. Should we wait a little longer or are we ready to rip? Dangus says, let's fucking go. Oh no. 5 mins. Scribner says, send it. Who'd we lose? Dangus, did we lose you? Dangus, I think we lost you. There you are. Juan's having technical difficulties. Did he download the app? Juanito, you better get up in here. There's Juan. All right. Katie, there you are. We got Rosalind is Alec, are you just gonna help Roz? Tag team over there? All right. I think we're about to get after it. Any objections? This is your last chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Again, make sure you are live so that you are up to date. Do it. Millie Mel says, we're going in. First question of the night. What is it? Prepare yourself. Grammy Award-winning artist Kendrick Lamar recently released GNX, titled after the 1987 car made by this company. Honda, Ford, Buick, or Pontiac? Who made the GNX? Who was it? Get those answers in! Get those answers in! We got 2 stragglers or 3 stragglers. Buick was the correct answer. Is anybody having some technical difficulties though? Let me know. Because we had some no answers, I see. Scribner up top, number 1 right now. Wow, Roslyn right out there. Juanito, Pete's, Mad Dog. Uh-oh. All right. Did you know the GNX was the fastest production vehicle when it was released, with a 4.7 0 to 60, which nowadays isn't very fast. But in 87, that was freaking fast. So there's a little factoid for you. But are we having any technical difficulties? And how did that feel? Did the duration of the question feel good? Yay, nay? Nay, yay? All right. We're moving on. Moving on. Just long enough, Rosalind says. Beautiful. And the next question is, Great Bear Lake is the largest lake completely within the boundaries of this nation. Is it Mexico? Is it Canada? Is it the United States of America? Or is it the United Arab Emirates? Where is Great Bear Lake located? Is the largest lake in that country? Ooh, it was Canada. For all the folks who said the United States of America, here's a little factoid for you. Or hold on, check the score. Uh-oh, we got it. We got a switch up on the leaderboard. You got to be quick. Oh yeah, did I explain that to everybody? So the quicker you answer, the more points you get. to penalize cheaters. So keep that in mind, cheaters. This was the question that eliminated me from going to the state geography in 6th grade. So I said it was America. But we didn't have multiple choice when we were doing it. So I knew it was either Canada or America. And I felt like it was reverse psychology. So I said America. But Melly Mel says excuses. Next question. Moving on. Three actors have portrayed Willy Wonka in major motion pictures: Gene Wilder, Johnny Depp, and The Rock, Jane Fonda, Zac Efron, or Timothée Chalamet. Who was it? I think we got all 12 answers. There, look at that. All right, who said Jane Fonda? Who was that? Who done it? Who done it? It was Timothée Chalamet. All right, let's see what happened to the standings. Uh-oh. Wow, this is freaking a tight battle. Freaking, where's Tiff Cat at? Tiff Cat's lagging behind here. Look at these freaking, what is it? It's what's that, 120? 120 point difference between first and fifth. Jeez, folks. You guys came to play tonight. Do I have a fun fact? Did you know Tim dated Madonna's daughter in high school? Kind of interesting. Do we have any complaints in chat yet? Is everything running smooth? And remember, make sure you are live. Live. Make sure the little thing says live. All right. Fascinating, Rosalind says. All right, moving on. Next question. Silky smooth. Next question is, on a trip to Thailand, an entrepreneur tried a drink called Krating Dang, setting in motion the creation of this energy drink. Was it Red Bull? Was it Monster? Was it Rockstar? Or was it Milk? Which one was it? Come on, get those answers in. Kel says Milk. Nobody thought it was Milk? Come on. It was, in fact, Red Bull. How'd that do this? Ooh, Juanito rises up. Oh, man. Rosalind, what did you say? You said Rockstar, huh? Juanito pulls ahead. Pete and Higgs are right on his tail, though. In 1982, Austrian Dietrich Mateschitz, I think, was on a business trip in Thailand when he tried Krating Dang, which means Red Gar or Red Bull, to help with his jet lag. And this led him to eventually create the worldwide brand of Red Bull in 1987. So they're basically the same thing. This Krating Dang, it doesn't have any carbonation, but I think the ingredients are almost identical. And they are separate entities, but this Dietrich Mateschitz, he built it off of this company. I don't know. It's above my pay grade, but that's the lore. Rosalind knows drinking drinks with Vernon. Tune in. And the next question is, speaking of Red Bull, each year they host the Flug Tag, which is a competition that sets the record for largest game of tag each year, of flying machines powered by humans, of RC boats racing across the English Channel, of F1 hopefuls trying out for the team. Which one of those is it? Everybody get those answers in. It was flying machines powered by humans. Interestingly enough. Flu tag. Thanks for the correction, Higgs. Let's check the standings. Well, Higgs rises right up. Holy frig. I'd like to see down here how everybody else is doing. Are we struggling or are we doing well? Still, I mean, Higgs, he might start running away if you guys aren't careful. Got to catch him. The longest flight. Uh-oh, Higgs is doing a victory lap already. Look at this. You guys just gonna let him talk to y'all like this? Come on. You gotta freaking step it up. But so the longest flight in this competition was 258 feet by the Chicken Whisperers. Kind of cool. Sorta. Uh-oh. Tiff's had the champ saying she's having some technical difficulties. Last week Tiff was the raid boss. She's up camping, she said, I think. And the Wi-Fi is lagging. So y'all are lucky. Take advantage. All right, moving on. Next question. You traveled to New York City hoping to see the famed Carnegie Hall. When asking a local how to get there, they may reply, "Get the hell out of my face before I drop kick you right in your chest." Straight down Broadway. If you see the bull, you went too far. Practice. Wrong city, pal. Which one of those would you most likely hear? Get those answers in. Quick. No, come on. Nobody knew this one? It was practice. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. Man, so the score doesn't change on that one. Higgs holds on to his lead. Well, so I heard this from my elementary school music teacher, Mrs. Vallone. But you might, if you think about it, if you've seen Inglourious Bastards, the Bear Jew, when Brad Pitt is carving a swastika into a Nazi, he says, "Damn, you're pretty good at that." And then Brad Pitt goes, "You know how you get to Carnegie Hall, don't you? Practice." I'm surprised nobody got that one. Tiff? It's Tiff's Wi-Fi. That's what it is. Hold on. Am I lagging? Hold on. Is the stream down? Are we struggling? Hit me with some ones in chat if we are live. We're having issues, Higgs says. Can you see me? When you hear this, type 1. Now when you hear this, type 2. All right. So we're kind of caught back. We're back. Scrib, make sure you're live. Is everybody's yeah, let me know. Dangus is lagging. Yeah, I got the notification on here. So you guys are very behind right now. Everybody make sure you are live. Friggin', we're losing it. Are we still lagging? Okay, we're back. We're back. We should be back. Everybody make sure you're live. Melly Mel says they all messaged me and said, let's go. All right, everybody, let me see in the chat. Give me some. Oop, what the hell? Give me some feedback. Are we back looking good or badly? Sorry about that. Says I have excellent connection now. Higgs says let it rip. Katie, are you good? Are you back at it? Scrib, are you good? Roslyn? Nice, nice. Again, everybody, click that live button. Make sure you are live. Here for the comeback, baby. All right. Are we, Dangus, are you good? Pizzy and Mads, are you good? Katie's here. All right. We're going to fire back up. All right. Did you guys miss that last question because of that? Oh, no. Yeah, I think you guys answered it. Meal says, I understand you don't want to leave anyone out, but it'd be a lot cooler if you did. All right. Moving on. Next question. 1 inch of rain, on average, is roughly equivalent to how much snow at 30 degrees Fahrenheit? Is it about 1 inch, about 6 inches, about 1 foot, or about 1 meter? How much snow is 1 inch of rain? How much? Get those answers in. Get those answers in. Who's not answering? Somebody's not. Oh. It is about 1 foot. Kind of surprising, I know. But how many? We got 11. How many? Are there 12 people? I don't know how to see how many people are in it right now. Uh-oh. Higgs says big points, folks. Did we lose? I think we might have lost somebody. Oh, Higgs he's building that lead. Ross says yes, 12. There are 12 folks. There are 12 people in it. We only had 11 answers. Who? I feel bad. I think someone is not bad for a one-eyed tiger, Higgs says. The heavy I forgot to do this. I don't want I want to hide this for you guys. And I wanted to move. Oh, nope. Oh. Wanted to go like probably like this. Maybe. Is that better? All right, Katie's having some difficulties. Katie says, mine didn't let me answer. It said the time was up before you started the question. What the hell? And Cal's just pissed. She wants some questions. She wants some questions that she knows. Katie, make sure you are live. Are you live? Everyone, click that live button. Make sure you are currently live. I want to see it say live with a little red dot on your phone or your computer. All right. Is everybody caught up? I want everybody to get caught up. Madison Carter, I got booted. Yeah. Try to rejoin. Rosalind says she's getting sleepy. We gotta freaking pick up the pace. Yeah, Maddie, try to type it, punch in the code again. You see it up here? Right here. Control C. Control V. Are people dropping like flies? I think people are dropping like flies. You might throw that pin in and then see if that'll let you join. We're having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight. Sorry for the holdup, everyone. All right, Maddie's back in. Anybody else? Get in quick, because I'm saying the fact and we're moving on. The heaviest snowfall recorded in America over a 24-hour period was 75.8 inches at Silver Lake, Colorado, back in 1921. All right. Everyone, make sure you are live. And I'm going to the next question. In 3, 2, 1. There are approximately 330 marsupials on planet Earth. Which of these is not one? The gray four-eyed opossum, Tasmanian devil, bandicoot, or platypus? Which one is not a marsupial? Get those answers in. Get those answers in. I want all 12 in. Oh, who missed it? It is the platypus is not a marsupial, you maniacs. What are y'all thinking? Let's see what happened to the points. Uh-oh. Juanito takes over first place and Dangus rises up. Kels rises up. Scrib. These are tough, Scrib says. Oh, did Rosalind peace? Or no? Or is she just saying she got booted? Booted off the list. A platypus is a monotreme. Or platypuses are monotremes. A mammal that lays eggs. The only other one is an echidna. Is everyone doing good? I'm feeling bad about them lagging. And Rosalind's getting tired. Platypus. It's platypuses. Allie, get in. Friggin' get in the friggin' queue up. You might not be able to win, but you can queue up. Oh. But the actual... what was I saying? Queue up. All right, we're moving to the next question, though. Are we ready? Any complaints? All right, Katie. Well, thanks for coming by. It's freaking... She's dedicated. She's over in a freaking... Basically another country. She's 6 hours different time zone right now. She's coming to hang out. But maybe we'll figure out something we can get in next time. Hopefully. All right, next question. Moving on. Esperanto is a musical technique involving a change in time signature, a language created to be a universal language, a coffee brewing method popular in northern Italy and Austria, what you say when you need something quick. What is Esperanto? Get those answers in. It is a language that was created Allie, do you know what Kahoot is? Do you not know what Kahoot is? We're doing trivia on Kahoot. You can do it on a browser or the app. But this is good. This could be a big freaking this could shake up the standings right here. Only 2 people got this one right. Juanito did, and I don't know who else. Oh, Higgs is rolling downhill. Game pin. Oop. Game pin going in chat. Yeah. Uh-oh. We have some cheating allegations. Rosalind's calling out Juanito. Melly Mel says, who uses this alleged language? I'll tell you. Esperanto was created in 1887 by L.L. Zamenhof, a Dutch fella, in hopes it would be adopted to make international communication easier. Instead, everybody just learned American. A lot simpler. But yeah, this was like a whole craze back in the early, I don't know, in this time period. People wanted to kind of like make a universal language for diplomatic purposes, even though for the longest time I think it'd been French. I believe French was kind of the language of the diplomats. And then obviously nowadays, basically American is. But yeah, it's actually, I think there's one country that technically they call it their, they have as one of their official languages, Esperanto. It's just kind of like a joke meme thing, but a lot of people actually do speak it. I think there's like over 1 million speakers or something. And if you didn't know, now you do. Is that a Rolex, Hake says? Of course it's a Rolex. Of course that's a Rolex. See that? Look at that. No, it's a Seiko. I thought it was a Disney musical, Rosalind says. Cal says, Rin, did you make all these questions? Juan says you had them made by the game. No, Juanito, I made these questions. I am the one who made all of these. I put in that blood, sweat, and tears for you guys. Try and make this interesting. But we will move on to the next question. But, all right, everybody, you better lock in because I'm seeing people not answering, and I feel like it's partly my fault, and I feel bad. But I need you to lock in anyway, okay? Make sure you're live and answer these questions good. God damn it. Moving on. Completing a hole of golf, 1 under par is a birdie, 2 under par is an eagle, 3 under par is a albatross, a condor, a pelican, or a Happy Gilmore. Which is it? Answer those questions. Get those answers in. Get them in. Quick. Get them in. I want to see everybody answer. I think everybody answered. Yes. It is indeed an albatross. I do like the 2 Happy Gilmore answers, though. I do like that. Uh-oh, Kels rises up. Roslyn. Bro. Or boo golf. While quite a rare feat, YouTuber Matt Sharf has 2 albatrosses on video recording, both being hole-in-ones on a par 4. I mean, even if you don't like golf, that's kind of cool. Kind of hype. No? All right. I think everybody's on. I think everybody's live. We're all here. We're all lined up. You tried, Millie Mill says. But okay, we're going to go to the next question. Slider? What's this one? On a scale of 1 to 1 million, how many subscribers do you think Vernon should have? I don't know. How many subscribers should Vernon have, do y'all think? It's a good question. Between 1 and 1 million. What do we think it is? Get those answers in. Get those answers in, folks. It could be 1. Could be 1 million. The answer is not on a slider. My game told me I'm a bit too swift. What does that mean? Get those answers in. Anyways. Yep, Scrib, you win automatically. And if you aren't already, please subscribe. But I think everybody here is already subscribed. All right, Roslyn, thanks for showing up. Everybody, Roslyn's out. And Al, I'm sure, thanks for showing up and hanging around. I don't know. This was not supposed to be a real question. I don't think I gave points for it. I hope I didn't. If I did, you guys are going to riot in the chat. And things are going to be really bad. But everybody answered it correctly, so I don't think it should matter. But I didn't want to give this points. So hopefully I didn't. I did give it points, but I don't think it fully matters. If we find out it matters, you guys can riot and put me in prison. All right? Deal? Sorry. I need to find it. Down here kind of like blocks the question a little bit. How's that? Juanito is at an 800-point lead. That can evaporate quick. I know down here it kind of sucks too, but I think it might be better for now. Next question. Are we ready? Kellis, stop complaining. And Higgs. Hallie says she's ready. Are you in here finally? You queued up? Well, no, I'm telling you. Watch, Kels. This is where it has been. You will see. We're moving on to the next question. I'm Al. Hallie says. All right, get ready for that next question. YouTube launched in 2005. What was the first video? Baby Shark, Me at the Zoo, Charlie Bit My Finger, Evolution of Dance. Get those answers in. I want to see everybody answer. I don't want to see no child left behind in this freaking stream. Yes, get those answers in. Go, get it. Oh, we only got 10. It was Me at the Zoo. Only one person got this one. This could be a big shakeup. Juanito, were you the one who got it? Let's have a look. Oh, who got it? Up 3 places. MG is the highest climber. Meal was the only one. Emil, how many points do you got? You're a climber, though. You moved up 3 spots. Again, everybody, make sure you are live. And we're moving on to the next question. Or we're not yet. Meet the Zoo was uploaded on YouTube by co-founder Jawed Karim in April 23rd, 2005. It's about a 19-second video of him at the zoo. And that was the very first YouTube video ever uploaded. And now there's about, they say something like every hour there's about like a year, something crazy like that, a year of footage uploaded on YouTube. It's insane. But now we're moving on to the next question. So get ready. Modern Warfare, Black Ops, World at War are all titles of this video game franchise. Medal of Honor, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, or Mario? Get those answers. I want to see everybody answer. Wow, look at this. Everybody got this one. Look at that. We got a bunch of gamers in chat. What the hell? Look at all you gamers. But now, who did it the quickest? One, I think the gap got closed a little bit. I didn't have any fun fact for Call of Duty, so just a blank slide. Sorry about that. But the next question. The year is 1996. The first generation of Pokemon are released. How many Pokemon are there? 111, 151, 181, or 201? Get those answers in. Get them answers in. It is 151. Look at you guys from freaking Pokemon nerds too, like me. Sorry for the folks who thought it was 181. I apologize for tricking you. Let's see. Oh, and there were some people who thought the other ones too. Uh-oh. Kelson Dangus on the rise. Melly Mel thought it was 111. We got the Dangus and the Kels making a charge forward. Including all forms and variants, there are now 1,164 Pokemon. That's a lot. But let's continue. We press forward. Are we ready? Make sure you are live. Before her successful solo career, Beyonce was part of which group? D12, Destiny's Child, The Supremes, TLC. What group was Beyonce in before her successful solo? It was Destiny's Child, not The Supremes. Come on. Not to shame you. The Supremes were from like the 60s. But now you know. All right. Uh-oh, people are warming up. They're heating up. Beyonce holds the record for the Mott for the Mott Grammys with 35 big wins. The Mott Grammys. Yeah. And of course, Taylor Swift. That's Taylor Swift. And we're moving on to the next question, which is, the United States government began releasing quarters commemorating each state. The first one released in 1999 was Washington, D.C., Washington, Delaware, or New Hampshire? Which was the first state quarter released? Get those answers in. I want to see everybody answer. I don't want anybody left behind. Get somebody answer. There are only 10 people now. It was Delaware. Indeed. How'd that? Uh-oh, they're creeping on you, Juan. They're coming. Dangus rising up. The quarters, they were released in order of statehood. And of course, Delaware being the first state was the first quarter. So that makes sense. All right, next question. The only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the state name is X, Q, Z, or V. The only letter to not appear in a state name. Which one is it? Which letter does not appear in a state name? It was Q. Yes, 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 yes. X, of course, Texas. Z, Arizona. But no Q's. How'd we do? Oh, man. Holy guacamole, folks. We got a freaking barn burner tonight. We got Juanito leading the pack with 9,792 points. But we got Higgs coming up, and we got him coming quick. He's got 9,695. But then we got Dangus right on his tail, coming in with 8,967. You boys better lock in. And hey, Scribs, Kels, everybody else, fucking lock in. God damn it. The letter Q is the second least commonly used letter in the English language, just behind Z. All right. Y'all locked in? Y'all ready? Next question. Milwaukee is red. Makita is blue. DeWalt is yellow, green, orange, or brown. This one is kind of confusing, I think, because of the colors. But Melly Mel says no in chat. Why are you lagging behind? It was yellow. Oh no, I feel bad. I don't know the reasoning behind this. I think I know what. Yeah. All right, everybody go ahead. Go ahead, riot. Riot in the chat. Freaking Peach just texted me. No, dude. You gotta pay attention. Ugh. Dude, Dangus. I do not love that. I do not love that it threw people off. I should have looked. I didn't even think about it until just now. Dangus. Oh no, Kel says that. You love that threw. I do not love that threw people off. Oh no. All right, let's see what happened. Oh, and Scrib rises up though. All right. It doesn't change that much. So I think going forward, color questions are off the list for Kahoot. Of course, man. I learned my lesson. I'm sorry. Did you know Black & Decker is credited with the invention of the electric drill that we think of today in 1916? It's like like a pistol grip kind of drill, electric. That was Black & Decker back in 1916. Moving on though, next question. Before making automotive tires, Michelin made bicycle tires, conveyor belts, farm equipment, or wine? What did Michelin make before making automotive tires? Get those questions in. Get those answers in. It was bicycle tires. Wow, this could be a big switch up, big change up. Melly Melon Chat says, now they suck. I think that's in reference to Black & Decker. Which, yeah, they used to be a legit brand, and now they are doo-doo. Caca. Oh, okay. None of everybody up from the top of the leaderboard. Nothing changes. Uh-oh. Allie, she's on a 5 correct answer. Five correct answers in a row. Imagine she makes the comeback from joining halfway through. Would be incredible. But for now, nothing changes. And we move onward to a Did You Know? The Michelin star rating was a way to drum up interest in automobile travel, thus increasing tire sales. So that's why Michelin came up with the Michelin star rating. Because I get, like, in the time when it was made in the early 1900s, there was like 3,000 cars in France, and they wanted people freaking driving around ripping up their tires so they could sell them more tires. And on that topic, the next question, as of 2024, how many 3 Michelin star restaurants are there? How many 3-star Michelin restaurants are there? Are there 62? Who cares? I have the palate of a medieval peasant. 701 or 153? This is 3-star Michelin. 3 Michelin stars. 3 of them. Not 1, not 2, 3. The 150. Do we have some cheaters in chat? How'd y'all know that? How'd y'all know? It was 153. All right. I'm watching y'all. I'm watching. Whoever said this, you're the real one. Let's see. Oh, Kelson Mad Dog, rise up. It's freaking... There's still a chance. There's always a chance. The average worldwide price of a 3-star Michelin restaurant is $356. Allegedly. Allegedly. Melly Mel says, I'm rooting for Kel since I can't win. But in America, you're more likely to pay from $500 to upwards of $1,000 per person. And this right here is the French Laundry, it's called. One of the few. It's in America, called the French Laundry. But that doesn't look like a you want what, Maddie? Why do you want the video up? Why do you want the face cam up? Are you talking to me, Kelso? You sleepy? Are there some answers blocked? I don't think. No, okay, well, look, okay, I think you guys are wrong. I think you guys are wrong. I don't think I'm blocking any of the answers. I think you are complaining about nothing. Left-hand corner. Because the left hand is way worse. If I go left hand, look. If I go over here, I'm definitely blocking, because over here it's the back side of the whatchamacallits. The upper left is my favorite, but then Higgs, I was moving it because you wanted to see the points. I think our upper left You think? Try that. All right. We're moving on to the next one. Lock in. All right. And the question is, the first Starbucks opened in Seattle in 1971. Where was the first Starbucks outside of North America opened? Was it Japan? Was it France? Was it China? Or was it Australia? The first Starbucks outside of North America. Where was that opened? Get those answers in. Get them in. It was Japan. It was Japan. Let's have a look. All right, I think this was the last question, so. Ooh, it was the last question, folks. We're going to get the podium here in the next slide. It was opened in Tokyo on August 2nd, 1996. All right. All right. Y'all ready to see the podium? Also, so I don't know if I said this at the beginning. I'm changing the payout structure. We're going to do we'll do that next. We'll do it next week, since I don't know if I fully explained it this time. But next week we're going to pay out the podium, and the prize pool is going to be $50. Because like I said, I know I run a multi-million-dollar business, but I put in the request. I put in the request for $50,000 as the prize pool, but something got lost in translation, and then they cut off 3 zeros and they only gave me $50 as a budget. So we got to work with what we got for now. But next week we're going to pay out the podium out of that 50. So first we'll get 25, second we'll get 15. Does that work? And then third we'll get 10. I mean, it's not a lot of money to begin with, but it's a little incentive, get people fired up, even to come in second or third. But enough dilly-dallying. Hold on. G-Rant, you got last place, brother. And let's have a look at the podium, shall we? Trivia Night podium. Third place, the Scribbler. Second place, Higgs. And first place, with 11,119 points, it is Juan. Dangus and Kels coming in fourth and fifth, though. And it was a tight match right down to the end. Again, brother. Madison says to G-Rant. What do we all think, though? We had some hiccups tonight, which I'm sorry for. I apologize. Nope, that's the one. What is this audio? Why is there... What the hell is that? Can you all hear me good? I don't know what the hell is making that noise. Anyways. What do we got going? Let's do a G bar next week. Juan, I don't think I can get approved for that. Yes, Kels, we can Venmo you the winnings. But yeah, what do we think? How did it go? How did we feel about it? Did we like it? Did we love it? Do we want some more of it? What do we think? Dangus says yes. Hawk burnout. Not tonight. We're all dressed up. We're looking too fire tonight. We can't be friggin' around. Melly Mel says she's bitter. Oh, what the hell? I can make chat bigger. Best time to frig around, John says. The I feel bad about the whatchamacallit though. People were having some technical issues again, and then my side friggin' went down. But no, I'm hyped that everybody came through. Hell, I'm trying to. Where the hell is the Zoom? God damn it. Yes, at 1,000 subs, I will pull my wiener out and get banned. Are you on the turntables? Hey, Zash, if I'm on the turntables DJing it up. Hell yeah. I'm freaking making these tunes as we speak. But give me some feedback, folks. What can I do better? What did I do poorly? How can we make this a better experience? Any ideas? Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna start. There's gonna be rankings. We're gonna do rankings each week, and whoever Juan was whoever that may have been, you can DM me on Instagram, since I have no idea who you are, and I will pay you out. Peach just texted me. He says, too much. He doesn't like my fun facts in between rounds. He wants rapid fire. He says, stop milking the people. Stop trying to milk the people for the views and the watch hours. Just give us the damn questions already. And hey, I can understand that. I can see how that might be annoying. If I'm just dilly-dallying too much. Oh, Zoom, yes. Look at that. Now we can see what y'all write good. What do you think of that? Don't get shy now, people. No, no way making OnlyFans. Drop trow, Ali says. Juanito says a G-bar. Dangus was Juan. Melly Mel liked the concepts of the questions. Liked the concepts. Liked the concept. The questions were biased and I feel personally attacked. Yeah, what do we think about the questions? Were they kind of lame? I think this week was probably a little easier than last week's, if I'm being honest. If I'm being quite honest. That is true, Melanie. You aren't supposed to ask questions I don't know. I'm sorry. But truthfully, I like, she says. Um but yeah, we're going to do I'm gonna make a video about it so people know more info, but we're gonna do a full blown league where it's gonna be a 10-week season. A 10-week season. And one regular season win will get you into the grand finals. And then after that, so no matter what, if you just come one time, 1 week, and you get a win, you're in the grand finals. But then the other way to get in is by your points. And I'm going to figure out how I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do it by the points you get in game or just base it on standings each after each week. I'll think about it and I'll try to figure out which is the best. Any thoughts on that? Any feedback? Also, there's been some pretty funny, some pretty. So as you all know, we've seen the rise of the alpha males, right? In the last 5 or so years, all those alpha male gurus, and like selling courses about how to be a high value man. Be a high value man, god damn it. And all that sort of stuff. But now we're starting to see the high value females make their courses. And it's pretty funny. So I think later in the week we're going to do a reaction stream about those. Because I'm going to pull up one for you just so you can get a little taste. Because it is pretty funny. Just to see they just take the same playbooks and then they do they make their courses about how to live in your how to live in your feminine energy. They love saying that I'm living in my feminine energy. What the hell is this lady's name? This lady right here. We're gonna do some reacting to her. Is this muted? Like some of the stuff she says is just it's too good. It is too good. Hold on. Let's get a little taste. What the hell? Let's do a quick taste and then we'll end. Like how to make men worship you like a goddess.
If no one ever taught you how to make men and people
Hold on, pausing. Oh, it's too good. It is too good. All right.
If no one ever taught you how to make men
Is that loud enough?
Worship you like you're a literal goddess. When I say this literally works, this girl texted me saying that a man handed her $100 bill simply just for existing. And when
how do we do that, right? That's what we need. Let's hear that again.
Literal goddess. When I say this literally works, this girl texted me saying that a man handed her $100 bill simply just for existing. And when
let's go. That's what we need. We got to learn how to do that. Teach me how to do that. All right. So we're going to do that. We might do a sorry about that. We might do that stream later in the week. Be young, good looking, and willing to laugh and pretend, Meal says. But it is pretty funny. You guys will hopefully you come back and we'll watch that. And then we'll also do we'll see what all the alpha males have been doing recently. But for now, thanks for coming by, everybody. Any other thoughts for me before I let you all go? Before I release you from class? What do y'all? Any more thoughts? Everybody shredding it. Meal's dipping out. Yeah, come by next week. You hear me? Come by next week, and we'll do it again. And whatever happened with the like that lag spike or whatever happened, we will get that fixed so that does not happen again. I don't want everybody friggin'. I want an even playing field. I don't want even outcomes. I want everybody to have an equal opportunity, though, for that outcome. You hear me? With that being said, thank you very much again. Again, thank you so much. And I want to see you in the next episode. Whatever that may be. And I want you to shred with me right now.